Hello and welcome to an episode of Trains App, and today we're at Luton Airport Parkway, situated on the Midland Mainline, where you'll be seeing services from Thameslink, East Midlands trains, and some aeroplanes as well. 700-110 is there, with the late running 1754 Thameslink service to East Grinstead. 700-101 was just arriving with the 1756 Thameslink service to Bedford. You can see some construction work taking place here. This is going to be for a new Luton Airport Parkway to Luton Airport's interchange. I believe it's a monorail of some description that is being constructed at the moment. That's all like basically the newest feature of this station. In terms of airlines, you'll be seeing Ryanair, EasyJet and Wizzair, most definitely. There'll probably be some private jets making appearances every now and again. I wouldn't be able to get you aircraft types, so I'll just be able to tell you who the operator is. And even then, you might not be able to see them all that well. There goes 700-110 with the 1754 Thameslink service to East Grinstead, as it's going to be bowling a HST bound for Nottingham. Fortunately, the HST in question wasn't one of the belters. Oh, hello. That's one of Wizzair's numbers, gleaming in the sunlight. Spectacular sight. I'm not big on the aircraft, so for the plane enthusiasts that chooses to watch this video, I can only apologise, as I completely destroy your hobby. Yeah, what I should have done is do my homework beforehand, but yeah, it's just not how I roll. But yeah, so let's see what else shall turn up. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1701 Thameslink service to Luton. And coming in behind me is the 1702 Thameslink service to Gatwick Airport. This is being worked by 700-008. As a Ryanair flight departs overhead. So she's making a racket. Okay, and the next train to pass by is going to be an East Midlands trains HST going from Nottingham to St Pancras International. With 044 on the rear. Oh, it's a beautiful sight and a beautiful sound. Okay, there goes 700-008 with the 1701 Thameslink service to Luton. Okay, as EasyJet passes overhead, 700-140 departs with the 1702 Thameslink service to Gatwick Airport. And speaking of private jets, there goes one now. Okay, Okay, we have another two services coming here. There's the 1707 to Littlehampton by 700 104. Here is 700 046 with the 1708 to Bedford. I hadn't actually planned on this being a rush hour film because I ended up finishing work early, so it's now going to be another one of my rush hour videos. Which I don't mind all that much. Look at the amount of dirt that gets kicked up on the the shoe there. Kicks up so much dirt on these units. But then you can say the same thing about the pantograph on any modern EMU. You look at the roof where the pantograph lies, and there's at least a 4 or 5 metre spread where all the dirt is being accumulated off the pantograph and the catenary. Okay, well there goes the 1707 Thameslink service to Littlehampton. And now 700 046 is departing with the 1708 Thameslink service to Bedford. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be an Eastburns trains HST going from St Pancras International to Corby. This is worked by one of the former Grand Central sets. It'll be the first time I've seen it. 43865. Sorry, 465 and then 468. Okay, and slowly working her way around the S-bend is going to be the Oh, phooey. I can't remember what it is. I want to say 1711. No, it's not. That's not 1711, you Burke. I'll tell you what, I will find out. Yeah, it's 700 037, that much I can tell you. I will do an about turn, as we have an Eastburns trains Christ, put your teeth back in. Eastburns trains Meridian about to pass by, working a service from Sheffield to London St Pancras. 222-006. Right, now that it's come to a halt, I shall actually be able to work out what time it's supposed to be. Okay, 700 037 is getting ready to depart with the 1714 Thameslink service to Luton. As also coming in is the 1716 Thameslink service to Brighton via Gatwick Airport. This is worked by 700 119. Okay, but by now it's going to be 700 119 but the 1716 Thameslink service to Brighton. Just seem never ending, don't they? Okay, the next train drive is going to be the 1720 Thameslink service to Rainham. This is one of the 700-0 variants. And it sees the return of 700-008. Again, it's departing is the 1720 Thameslink service to Rainham. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be an Eastburns Trains Meridian heading to Sheffield, worked by 222001. Okay, arriving on platform 3 is going to be the 1724 Thameslink service to East Grinstead. This is worked by 700-103. Lovely. Okay, 700-103 is now departing with the 1724 Tenzing service to East Grinstead. Okay, the next train drive is going to be the 1731 Thameslink service to Gatwick Airport. Worked by one of the 12 car sets, so this is going to be 700-153. Lovely. Okay, and down in the distance is another Eastburns Trains Meridian going from Corby to St Pancras International. This is worked by 222102. As we have a Brighton to Bedford 700 about to pass by, worked by 700-146. Okay, and round to the bend now is another East Midlands Trains Meridian. This is working a service to Nottingham. In fact, it's a pair of Meridians. 220 leading. And 220 on the rear with a brilliant two-tone from the driver there. Okay, the next train to pass the shrubbery is going to be the 1735 Thameslink service to Orpington. And this is 700-037. As behind me is the late running 1732 Tenzing service from Rainham to Luton. This is worked by 700-021. Complete with flies and everything else thrown on top of it. Again, that's departing is the 1735 Tenzing service to Orpington via London St Pancras International. Or just London St Pancras if you want to be funny about it. And I'll keep it rolling as 700-021 is now taking away the delayed 1732 Thameslink service to Luton. Okay, after a long period of waiting, I have a Wizzair aircraft finally departing. That Wizzair is a Polish airline. Okay, the next train driver is going to be the 1742 East Midlands Trains high-speed service to Derby. Leading the way is going to be 43059. As down in the distance is the 1738 East Midlands train service from Nottingham to St Pancras International. The rear of this is 43082 Railway Children. And 22208 will be working the 1738 service to St Pancras International, or London St Pancras, whichever way you want to look at it. Okay, 22208 is about ready to depart with the 1738 East Midlands train service to London St Pancras. Derby Etches Park, and then if you're doing about turn, the 1742 service to Derby should be going anymore, as an EasyJet flight tucks in its landing gear and heads off to some far and distant land. Beautiful amount of clack from the front power car. Oh, go on, girl. Again from that front power car, she's really giving it some. Okay, then immediately afterwards, the 1745 Thameslink service to Brighton via Gatwick Airport decides to make an appearance. This is worked by one of the 12 car variants, so one of the 700 ones, and it is 700-106. Okay, departure now is going to be the 1745 Tenzing service to Brighton. As also coming in is the 1747 Thameslink service to Luton. This is worked by 700-040. Complete with miserable looking passengers. Excellent, just what we'd like to see. Okay, departing now is the 1747 Thameslink service to Luton. I do like the way that the camera makes the LEDs flash on the camera. It's quite almost hypnotic. And there goes Ryanair. I must admit, I can kind of see why people are into aircraft. They're quite impressive. Okay, coming in now is the 1749 Thameslink service to Rainham via London St Pancras, worked by 700-021. This will be going from Luton. Okay, now departing is the 1749 Thameslink service to Rainham. This is the Rainham in Kent, in case anybody wondered. Okay, here comes the delayed 1726 Thameslink service to Bedford from Gatwick Airport, running at near capacity. This is being worked by 700-152. And running with presumably a declassified first class. Oh my lord! I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but that looks like it's been through the. It's been through a ditch. Look at the mud that's on that thing. That's ridiculous. Good grief. Okay, 700-152 is about ready to depart with the heavily delayed 1726 Thameslink service to Bedford. You know, whenever you're ready, son. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be an Eastburns train's Meridian. I suspect he's going to blow his horn given the amount of people on the platform, but we shall see. Mind you, they've all moved over. This is worked by 222022. That is going from Sheffield to London St Pancras. Okay, and the next train to make an appearance is a also late running service from Gatwick Airport to Bedford. Bedford? Bedford? There. Oh, I'm gonna go to bed. It's the delayed 1741 service from Gatwick Airport to Bedford, worked by 700-148. Huzzah! I said it. God, I tell you what, when these 12 cars are going this slow into a station, they seem endless. There goes 700-016. With a fast service down to Bedford. Okay, and now departing should be 700-148 with the delayed 1741 Thameslink service to Bedford. And the 700 that just passed by was going from Gatwick Airport. Okay, as we have an EasyJet flight taken off behind me, we have a 700 about to pass through with passengers standing perilously close to the edge. A 700-118, and that chap was standing far too close for my liking. Alright then, the next train to make an appearance, albeit very slowly, is going to be an Eastburns Trains HST going from London St Pancras to Nottingham. Leading the way is 43081. Neville Hill 43049. And I believe coming in now should be the 1801 Tenzing service to Luton, worked by 700-018. Okay, and turning up now will be the 1800 Thameslink service to Gatwick Airport, again with some passengers standing way too close to the platform edge, even with a stopping service. The yellow line is there for a reason. Whether the train is stopping or passing through, it makes no difference. You should always stand behind it regardless. All you've got to do is catch your footing, trip, and there you go. You get crushed by a train, which is what no one wants to see. Anyway, this is 700-101 as the 1801 Thameslink service to Luton is now departing. Complete with bloodstain from a bird, I'm going to assume. Okay, 700-101 should be about ready to depart with the 1800 Thameslink service to Gatwick Airport. In case you're wondering where the aircraft are that should feature more in this film, I am filming the ones that are taking off. So as it stands, there aren't that many aircraft taken off from Luton. But I am capturing the ones that are going, so the title isn't a clickbait title before you get any ideas. Okay, the next train to be giving it the beans is going to be a Tenzing 700 going from Gatwick Airport to Bedford. Worked by 700-147. It probably wasn't worth me pausing, to be fair, but coming in now is the 1805 Thameslink service to Orpington via London St Pancras International. This sees the return of 700-040, complete with flickering LED. As EasyJet makes an appearance. Okay, about ready to depart now should be the 1805 Thameslink service to Orpington. Okay, the next train to come gliding through will be another Thameslink 700, like there's going to be anything else, going from Brighton to Bedford, worked by 700-136. She is currently approaching a red light. This is basically the bottleneck of the Midland Mainline. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be an Eastburns Trains HST going from Nottingham to London St Pancras International. Although she's not going very high speed at the moment. Still sounds good though. .43052, that sounded incredible. With 058 sounding even better. as Wizzair makes an appearance. Okay, and rocking up now is going to be the 1815 Thameslink service to Brighton via Gatwick Airport, worked by 700-046. And if we look up front, we find the 1811 Thameslink service to Bedford making an appearance, worked by one of the 8-car variants. This is 700-054. Okay, and now departing is the, I want to say 1815 Thameslink service to Brighton. As Ryanair makes an appearance. Okay, 700-054 is now departing with the 1816 Thameslink service to Luton. Not Bedford. No. Nope, I got it wrong. I know what you're going to say. I'll just say it for you. What else is new? Not much, really. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1815 Eastburns train service to Melton Mowbray. Leading the way is 222-017 Lions Club International Centenary. On the rear is 222-009. Alrighty then, with complete certainty I can tell you this is the 1819 Thameslink service from Luton to Rainham in Kent. And it is 700-018. Okay, 700-150 is the delayed 1711 Thameslink service to Bedford. As the 1815 Eastburns train service to Melton Mowbray is now departing behind me. As now departing is the 1819 Thameslink service to Rainham via London St Pancras International. Okay, and it looks like the 1711 to Bedford is about ready to depart. 1811, get 17 out of your head. And the next train driver is going to be the 18... That's the one. 1822 Thameslink service to East Grinstead. I knew it was something along those lines. I can't go far wrong with 18, although I've been wanting to say 17 for the majority of the video. I don't quite understand why, but, you know, reasons. This is worked by 700 146. Okay, 700 146 is now departing with the 1822 Thameslink service to East Grinstead as passengers tried to board it, or at least try and get the doors open as it wanted to leave. One chap made a run for it when the doors were locking, so the driver unlocked the train so he could get in, then proceeded to lock the doors, get the train in motion, and some woman was still trying to press the bleeding button to get the doors open. Not how it works. And I'll keep it rolling as we have another Thameslink 700 service coming in. I'm not too sure on the time. This might be a late running service. It is indeed. This is the late running 1756 Thameslink service to Bedford. Worked by 700 151. Wow, that is really filthy. Okay, the next going to pass by is a Brighton to Bedford fast Thameslink service worked by 700 149. As we have 222 passing by with a service to London St Pancras. Who just so happens to be conveniently called Tornado, of all things. I know, what are the odds? That is working a late running service from Sheffield to London St Pancras. A tad last minute there, I was just checking the timetables on my phone, but as promised I will try and capture every aircraft departure from Luton Airport. Okay, the next train to slowly work our way past is going to be an Eastburns Trains Meridian going from London St Pancras to Sheffield. This is worked by 222 006. And she is approaching a red light, and it's just turned amber. And the next train to be chasing the red signals is going to be another East Midlands Trains Meridian, going from London St Pancras to Lincoln. This is worked by 222020. Okay, we have a rather swanky private jet taking off here. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be an East Midlands Trains Meridian from Corby to London St Pancras. I'm having a mare with me speech tonight, and I've not even touched a beer yet. Same to you too, sir. 222021. And I'll keep it going, as incoming now will be the late running 1827 Thameslink service to Bedford. I bet you're loving the shots of the foliage here. I mean, this is what you come to watch, not the trains passing by. No, you just come to look at the greenery just swaying in the breeze. 700-126 is taking this service. And that is just as filthy as the rest. Again, as parting is the 1827 Thameslink service to Bedford. As there's 700-054, they'll be working the 1835 service to Orpington via St Pancras International. Marvellous. Okay, getting ready will be the 1835 Thameslink service to Orpington. I don't quite know why I try to announce that as a game show host, but, you know, it works. As Wizzair is on her way. Okay, we have two services passing here. The first is 700-112. Going from Gatwick Airport to Bedford, there is 700-024 with the late running 1831 Tenzing service to Luton. Huzzah. Okay, now departing is the 1831 Thameslink service to Luton. It's not hard really, it's even got its destination on the rear, but you still nearly went and made a fool of yourself there. It's common practice, I know, but do try and stay out of it where possible. And there's a lady there wearing a barcode. Good show. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1841 Eastburns train service to London St Pancras International from Nottingham. This is worked by 222-016, as we have a much smaller private jet taking to the skies. It almost sounds like a Valenta. Slightly odd, but there we are. And there is 222-018 that probably could do with a bit of a sponge on the front there to get rid of some of the grime. Okay, you can see there the train is clearly ready to depart and she is still desperately trying to get on board. You knew when the train was turning up, you had all the time to get yourself prepared. It's your own fault, love. So, 222-018 is about ready to depart with the 1841 Eastburns train service. Oh, thank you very much, to London. Totally didn't make me jump. But thank you to the driver nonetheless. Okay, the next train to appear from around the S-Bend is going to be the 1842 Thameslink service to Bedford from Brighton, as a couple of pigeons have a marital dispute. Oh, and a blackbird says hello. This is worked by 700-123. I'm not going to make the joke. I could do, but I'm not going to. And I'll do an about turn as EasyJet passes overhead. And an Eastburns train HST service comes in, 43060, leading the 1842 service to Sheffield. Looks like that's running in reverse formation. On the rear is 43043. Okay, 700-123 is about ready to depart with the 1842 Tenzing service to Bedford. Okay, as the EasyJet flight passes overhead, the 1842 Eastburns train's HST service to Sheffield is about ready to depart. Go on, girl. She's a screamer, alright. And incoming now is the late-running 1830 Thameslink service to Gatwick Airport, worked by 700-152. Okay, departing now is the late running 1830 Thameslink service to Gatwick Airport with the world's most pathetic horn ever, but nevertheless, thank you kindly. It's like a newborn puppy trying out its first bark. It's so sad, but so cute at the same time. And if we're doing about turn, again, we see incoming now the 1849 Thameslink service to Rainham via London St Pancras International. Oh no, incredible, isn't it? Worked by 700-024. Again, EasyJet making more of an appearance. As departing now is the 1849 Thameslink service to Rainham. As behind will be an Eastburns trains Meridian going from Sheffield to London St Pancras. And if we're doing about turn, she is a lot further away than I thought. Okay, not a problem. I'll wait. I mean, I appreciate that you're probably chasing a red there, my good man, but you couldn't just go just a little bit faster, could you? Yeah, I'm not asking for much, about 2 or 3 miles an hour would make the difference, I'm sure. Okay, 222015. As I have no idea who you are. Ah, that might be, it could be sky blue? Blue skies? I'm sure it's something along those lines. And I'm pretty convinced that's a Norwegian airline. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I'm sure someone will put me in my place, as is the norm. Okay, looks like we have somebody new taking off. Okay, working our way around the S-bend is going to be a Tenzing 700 going from Brighton to Bedford. Non-stop. Well, non-stop through here anyway. Also a two-turn there from 700 130. As 700 136 rolls in with the late-running 1845 service to Brighton via Gatwick Airport. Okay, as Ryanair takes off, 700 136 departs the 1845 to Gatwick Airport. Brighton, sorry, via Gatwick Airport. And just so that I've got it, there you go. There's there is the silhouette of a Ryanair flight. So keep to my promise that I'm trying to capture all the departing flights going. You caught the noise of it anyway, so I kind of kept my word to an extent. And our final train of the day will be a Eastburns Trains HST going from London to Sheffield. 43044 leading, with 43048 roaring on the rear. And as they continue onwards, I shall leave it there. Thank you all very much for watching, it is greatly appreciated. If you've liked what you've seen today, then please do like and subscribe. Feel free to have a comment, I do go back to them as and when I get the opportunity to. Well, I was toying between going over to Luton or Luton Airport Parkway, and to be honest, I'm actually glad I came to Luton Airport Parkway. It's the better station in my eyes. You get better all-round views, I feel, apart from the foliage there. Obviously, you get close-ups of the planes going. Now, if I were using a proper camera, I could have zoomed in on the aircraft and everything else, but there you go. But yeah, it's a brilliant station to come to. And I think the rush hour period on the Midland Mainline is probably when it's at its best, as you get them going to a variety of places. Derby, Nottingham, Sheffield, Melton Mowbray, Corby, Lincoln. So yeah, I think we're on to a winner. And obviously it'll be different once, I believe it's called the Dart is changed, or is, sorry, not changed, but fully complete. But it's slowly but surely getting there. And it'll obviously allow for many more people to transfer from the airport to the station without having to rely on the buses, which obviously do a fantastic job regardless, but that'll obviously take some of the pressure off as a National Express coach passes overhead. My next rush hour film is from Potter's Bar on the East Coast Main Line. That'll be a belter of a station to go to, plenty of services to be seen, and I'm obviously hoping to catch the 800s in revenue earning service instead of just being on test, and also catch the HSTs and 225 sets before they inevitably get withdrawn. The HSTs, I'm not too sure on their future. The 91s, the future for them has kind of been spoken of, and almost what's the word I'm looking for here? What's the word? Either way, the future has been secured. That's what I'm looking for here. Some of the sets will be going off lease. I know that I think there are going to be 7 going to the Great North Western Railway when they start commencing their London Euston to Blackpool North services. 5 return trips a day, so that means 10 services in total. Worked by the 225 sets. 5 of them will be in active use. 2 of them will be kept at crew for maintenance, and I think that's where most of the work will be done for the fleet. LNER will retain a few of the 225 sets with the Anglo-Scottish services, and there are plans for the remainder of the 225 sets to branch onto the Great Western Main Line for another startup company that want to do express runs from, I think it's Cardiff to London Paddington, but literally treating it as an express. So whereas they currently call it several intermediate stations along the way, the new service using the 225s will only call it probably 2 or 3 stations along the way. It's not set in stone, but there has been an interest shown, so the 225s could still yet stay around for a while longer. In other news for the Midland Main Line, the next franchise holder, whoever that will be, has basically agreed that the intercity sets on here, so there'll be the HSTs and 225s, will be replaced. We're going to assume they're going to be replaced with bi-mode trains. It would make sense as the line is currently electrified up to Bedford, but obviously will be extended to Kettering and Corby. So going bi-mode would be the natural assumption, so whether or not you're going to get 800s running on here, or there's going to be a new sort of bi-mode, remains to be seen. But for the time being, the HSTs and Meridians will still run along here. Whilst they will get replaced, you never know, things might change and a few of these sets may be retained, or they might even be fully kept on here and worked alongside whatever new fleet gets brought in. But that's enough of me waffling. You've probably switched off by now, so if you have stayed and listened to me bang on for God knows how long, then have a cookie. In fact, have 2, because I'm feeling generous. But yes, as I said, my next station will be Potter's Bar. Really looking forward to filming there. After that, I haven't got the faintest idea. I will probably work that one out at some point in the future. So, yeah, there we are. That's my plan, and it's flawless to a point. So, until next time, from me here at Luton Airport Parkway, I shall see you all later. Take care, guys. Goodbye.